Alrighty. We have to find the slide projector in dimensional research. Which is somewhere. Fast travel. Central research. Thought I already had an area near the ashtray maze, but I guess not. This is going to be a fun moment. This is a good moment in the game. Oh, okay, I fucked it up. So there isn't... I'm not at the right location. Oh well. We'll go over here. Through luck and probability. And then I'll take the elevator down. And that should drop me where I need to be. And by take the elevator down, I mean we'll do this. I don't remember where dimensional research is. That's a hidden area down there, though, I think. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've actually been down there. Look at that. Very nice. Yes, I have not been here. Okay, let's go in this room first. All right, so Darling did something. He was locked away to be Bowman, seeing the monolith, like 2001: A Space Odyssey. He's transcending. He's doing something with one large-scale HRA. Darling Underhill disagreements. Dear Dr. Darling, I feel I must inform you of the very questionable documentation I am seeing from Underhill's desk. She clearly has no concept of what the mold is. She claims there are microorganisms responsible for constructing the mold. Ridiculous. It's a rapidly growing fungus, not dissimilar to kudzu. She's fabricating complexity to justify her absurd budget demands. Speaking of which, I find it interesting that an old friend of yours gets her budget approved with no questions asked. I wonder if the Operations Oversight Committee would be interested to learn of that. Yours in estimation, Dr. Abraham Lewis. Here we go. Go in the mold lab. Hammer procedures. Game hammer. Per archival mandates 8A, this document has been edited to meet current administrative standards. Certain terminology may be out of date. No method for suppressing the item's thaumaturgical effect is yet known. To prevent infection, wear proper safety gloves when handling. The item is a wooden mallet from a high striker carnival game. A long wooden handle extends from the head. The item infects any organic material with an unknown disease upon making physical contact. The effects of this disease are similar to leprosy, but develop at a much faster rate. Within a matter of days, tissue loss develops in the limbs closest to the point of infection. While the disease itself has not claimed any lives, secondary infection has resulted in numerous deaths. Hidden location discovered. Oh! There we go. And it's those guys. Health boost, prime mod, or absolute, I think. Not bad. And that's Darling's. This is back to Darling's office. All right. Where do we want to go? Okay. Fuck. There we go. All right. Dimensional research time. Can't go in there. All right, I think there is a... No, we can't get over there. We don't have the time. The air time to do it. Some of these fire breaks have hidden areas in them that you can levitate to. I don't think this one does. There we go. Dimensional research.
Contact the janitor if you need to get through.
Broken? How many dead ends can this place have? We need to find Ahti.
We do need to find Ahti. Find Ahti, the janitor, finish Tango. Fast travel. Where's that Ahti at? Go back to the janitor's office. Try to figure that out. Is it this way? It is. Okay. It's hard to remember. Enemies might spawn? Nope. I got lucky. Hell yeah. Puddles all over the floor. Look at that.
There's no Ahti.
And it's the picture of him in Watery.
Now this boy left, said the son of Annikki Tähti. My assistant will keep work in the glove and the house standing. Lomille lomps, holiday humps.
How can anyone even get out of here while the building's sealed? Let alone
Ahti's cabin.
go on a holiday.
The Washington coast. Ah! There we go. This is such a cool effect. I love like the overlay stuff that this game does, but especially here, it's just very cool. Furnace complaint. Read the furnace. Why aren't we allowed to burn outdated paperwork in it? Seems like a waste of perfectly good fire. I'm just trying to save you a few bucks and a lot of sweat. Usually people in suits appreciate that, right? What is the furnace even heating? And who's in charge of it anyway? It's always lit, but I never see anyone tending to it. And the noise it makes, it's a little, I don't know, off? I mean, I can't be the only one that hears that weird wheezing or whatever it is. Someone should take a look at that thing. Might be time for a replacement. What abilities do I have left? I guess I can add to shield strength. Why not? Let's just do that one. Get rid of the thing. Space-time traveling generator came with the oldest house, standard issue. Well, to be fair, the oldest house is like connected. It's a house of many doors. It has connections to everywhere. Oh yeah, over here. Oh, fuck you. Oh, damn. I got nicked. All right, let's keep going. Try to get this. Once you get the turrets dealt with, you don't actually really need to deal with them anymore. Deal with anything. All right. Back in nowhere.
Ajoittain noin 10 metriä sekunnissa. Illalla tuuli heikkenee. Utuista hyvä näky. Suomenlahden länsiosa.
Can't make out what's being said because it's in Finnish, a language I don't speak.
Ajoittain noin 4. Suunnaltaan vaihtelevaa suunta.
There we go.
Selkämeren eteläosa 6–10 metriä sekunnissa. Väliaikaisesti Selkämeren pohjoisosa perättyy ja perämeri suunnaltaan vain 3–10 metriä sekunnissa.
Filling the radios with Ati's voice clears the clog, which allows us to grab that key. But yeah, I don't know what he's saying. I'm sure a translation exists somewhere, but I don't know it. What are you looking at me for? I don't speak this language. Huh? Oh, it's right here. Oh yeah, and this brings us to the Blackrock Quarry, which, interestingly enough, has all of these areas made of like janitor supplies now. We came here earlier. We weren't actually supposed to be able to get here when we did, but you can no-clip through the door right there and open that up. So I already had this one. We can just kind of nicely float right over. Not have to deal with that at all. And now we're in a restricted area. A mysterious restricted area. Woo, woo, woo. Interesting. Down way beneath the quarry. Albany Supplement. Upon arrival, the squad broke into the warehouse and discovered boxes of undelivered merchandise abandoned by the previous owner of the warehouse. As they investigated the noise, redacted along the south side of the building caused it to collapse inward. Wooden crates in accelerated physical redacted from redacted rendered field agent redacted and 2 of the trainees unconscious. The others escaped the warehouse before it collapsed entirely. In the rubble, they found altered item 63 at the origin of the redacted, attracting and repelling debris. This might be the floppy disk. Well, no, because it's 2006. They stood guard around the item until the moon set, at which point the altered effect ceased. They returned the item to the Bureau without further incident. No fatalities occurred. Oh, this is the werewolf one. The collapse of the warehouse was not witnessed by civilians, and thus no reinforming of the communications department was required. So yeah, it was probably Field Agent Arish. Maybe. But that's referring to upstate New York werewolves. Now they wear silver bullets. That thing that he mentioned to us. What do I want to do here? Do I just, yeah. The archstone pillars, like in Dark Souls, and Demon Souls, and Bloodborne. Oh, he fell. That's funny. Okay, keep on moving. LOL. Okay. Ah. Oh, damn. All right. Yep, you're gonna help me now. You're gonna help me now too. Got him. All right, into here. This is sung by Martti Suosalo, Auti's actor. Doesn't let me jump to levitate on my own. Sankaran Tango, Heroes Tango. We got the fun song. All right. No.
There's something up ahead. Do you see it?
It makes it look like there are tents in the forest. The sauna. Something in Swedish. Och samma på svenska. Svenska means Swedish.
Hey, girl. For a Finn, holiday is holy.
If you look there, it's the world tree carved onto the side. See?
Ahti?
Did you miss me? Did you have peace in your song? Yes. No. Bark don't make a wound. You did good. Take my cassette player. You can borrow it. The song is a present from my friends to you. It will get you through the maze so you can do your job.
that really just happen? Of course it did. He gave me his cassette player. It'll get me through the maze, huh? The janitor always has the keys.
The janitor always has the keys, indeed. So there's a very important hotline. You have seen the foundation base of the building tree. The house grew there, here, everywhere. We are there, everywhere. We have a socket, door there. It is a direct link. So we've learned about the nature of the tree, a direct link between the astral plane and the world. And the house is like the service weapon, you know, Mjolnir, Yggdrasil, Excalibur, many things kind of defined within one set of concepts. And this is the root of that tree. So now we can go back to the ashtray maze. The house itself is responding to us now. Ashtray and cigarette, object of power 11 KE. The object is a steel ashtray with a maze engraved on its bottom. An ever-burning cigarette rests within it. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to create a maze of shifting corridors without adjusting the dimensions of the space around it. The maze forms wherever the object is placed. Only the binder can navigate the maze, although they may allow others through. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. The object was discovered at Redacted by a team of rangers sent to a care facility for the elderly that had become the center of numerous missing persons reports. Local authorities also disappeared inside after responding to reports. Agent Redacted discovered the object in a Redacted, which indicates it was the source of the disappearances. The whereabouts of the missing persons are still unknown, though they are presumed to be lost in the maze.
That was awesome.
Projector. The expedition into Slidescape 36. What Darling brought back changed everything.
We used the slide projector. I led the expeditions into Slidescape 36. They told me not to go. The director should not put himself in danger. I told them to fuck off. I've seen action before, and I had to witness this myself. To find some meaning in all of this, I couldn't sit on my ass, alone with my thoughts, my memories. Anything but that. Those who survived were deeply affected by what we found there, by what Darling brought back. It changed everything. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing remains to be seen. But I did find my meaning in that desert. A sound, like a needle drilling in, cutting through the containment suit, reverberating in the base of my skull. My whole being. Darling said it was nothing, but he was wrong. It's been there ever since, growing into a certainty, into an understanding of what's at stake here, what kind of a threat we're facing, and what must be done to stop it.
So, Trench had begun to become infected by the hiss. Or perhaps he was being affected by resonance of some kind. Has anyone else seen that janitor mopping up around here? Isn't this a restricted access area? Who gave him permission to come in here? How the fuck did he get through the maze? Dr. Tan. So yeah, Ahti has the keys. The janitor is really the person that's in charge.
Finding the projector was how this all began. What started in ordinary ends here. You, me, Dylan. We've all come full circle.
It's true. Because remember, Jesse got Polaris through the slide projector. Federal Bureau of Control to all Dimensional Research staff. I've heard that numerous people have been complaining about the sand piled up around Dimensional Research. The sand is precious research material from a foreign dimension and will be examined more thoroughly when I have time. If you attempt to clean or dispose of the sand, I will bar you from any future research endeavor. You'll spend the rest of your career licking envelopes in a cubicle staring at a cat poster. Do not touch my sand, Dr. Darling. Interestingly, you see all these sound rooms, like anechoic chambers and stuff with things like that. And some of them are flooded with the sand as it's spilled out into here. I love the way this place looks. It reminds me of an area in Returnal. It's a really good game that I should do on stream some kind.
There was a doorway here. To where Dylan and I went, where the projector took us, where we met you. The Bureau opened the same door here, but there's just an echo now. Are you close? Just on the other side?
Pergy says, my memory might be askew, but I recall the very beginning of the game being that Jesse came in under the guise of applying to be an assistant to the janitor. No, so she came in here looking for Dylan and looking for the Federal Bureau of Control. She runs into Ati, who offers her the job of assistant janitor. That's what happened. Janitor's assistant, the most important job. And that's what he refers to the director as. I want a game where I get to explore Slidescape 36. It looks so ominous and cool. And the hiss pooling over it. Stand away from frame when emergency lights are on. This is how they open up the portal. God, it's so fucking cool. You can only see it from far away. Come on. Here we go. Oh, no. Oops. Pfft. Stupid of me. I didn't hold the button down. There we go. Now over here. There we go. That's what we're looking for. I want to go over here just to check if there's any items. I doubt there is. There is not. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's a chest on there. I don't really need whatever's in it, though.
Projector's not here. Moved again. What did Darling do with it? I've got to find out.
Slidescape 36.
The projected image from each slide is a physical portal into another dimension. Only one slide remains. Dylan's sister burned the rest in ordinary before we could intercept. The text on it, color slide film, this side towards screen, and the number 36. The topography of Slidescape 36 bears deep wave marks. On the slide and in the distance, there's a formation of 5 pillars like crude, outstretched fingers. There were casualties on our first expedition. Communication is an issue. There is no sound there, as if you've gone deaf, and radios don't work. Correction, resonance from an unknown source in part within the range of audible frequency. It acts in unpredictable ways, causing feedback loops that can tear you apart. Trench insists he heard something else. It made his ears bleed. Our equipment found no evidence of anything beyond the primary resonance. Trench's medical tests show nothing amiss.
Unsettling. Hadron Residence Lab. This is Darling's Hedron office. The slide projector only works with slide 36. Logically, this means the slide itself is a part of the object of power or had a distinct altered item. But of course I had to make sure no other slides worked. I had to try. I thought maybe emotion had something to do with it. Connection, history, and love. I brought in my parents' old slides, birthday parties, vacations to Niagara Falls, my first day of high school, that kind of thing. There were 2 boxes worth. I had to dig around the garage for an hour to find them. Never once thought of looking at them since they passed. I tried them all. I waited until all the staff left for the night. I stayed up in that booth for hours, trying every one. Projector off, slide out, slide in, projector on. Nothing happens. Projector off, slide out, slide in, projector on. Nothing happens. Love wasn't the common factor. There's no correlation that I can see. Maybe the slide itself is the object of power. Maybe the projector's just an accessory. Maybe it doesn't matter. Why'd that fucking kid have to burn all the other slides? Hedron containment. Hedron and the Hedron resonance are arguably the greatest assets this Bureau has ever possessed. The security of Hedron is unspeakably vital, which is why we have redacted from the majority of Bureau employees. This report details the containment procedures required for the Hedron containment chamber, including details on the redacted being pumped into the containment cell, mechanical upkeep of the resonance siphons, and the arrangement of the acoustic pillars to dampen or amplify the sonic range of the chamber. For more information on the proper operational procedures of the resonance siphons, an additional report is coming soon. Little cot where he's been sleeping. Is that the one we need? That's what it looks like. Correct? No? Oh.
Expedition 3. We located the source of the resonance in slidescape 36. It is an entity, a living organism of a considerable mass. I've named it Hedron based on its physical shape.
Hedron.
We built a
Was
container
that
for it.
you? Did he bring you here? Is that why you brought me here? You're here. You're here. They have you. I know you. I remember her from Ordinary. I thought... But I'd never see you again.
She sounds so relieved.
Yes. Expedition 3. We located the source of the resonance in slidescape 36. It is an entity, a living organism of a considerable mass. I've named it hedron based on its physical shape, the part that we can perceive. I honestly think there's the resonance it emits, the frequencies. We've never seen anything like it. We've built a container for it, and we brought it in. This changes everything. It's beyond our understanding. We have brought so many questions with us through that hole in the wall. I will dedicate. I'm never going home. Okay. It's done. With just one large-scale HRA.
You already saw that one. So Darling
I'm coming.
So Darling created or used Hedron to create one large-scale HRA, something that could combat the hiss, a being of pure resonance kind of held here and siphoned. Now, it's not clear if Hedron is upset about this or not, but Polaris Hedron, as we know now, here it is.
At the end. But after this, I won't. I exposed myself to Hedron resonance fully. It's changing me. I've seen. I've been shown so much. Slidescape 36 was where Hedron stopped the spread of another. It's terrifying. It really is. It's another source of resonance. Trench was exposed to this other. It will now spread. I've done everything I can to stop the Hedron resonance amplifiers. I don't know if it'll make a difference. I won't be here when it happens. I should have told him anymore. I'm being sent one more lesson. Something wonderful, I think.
You can see what looks like a puddle in the background there, just like Alan Wake 2. Well, that's what happened to Darling. Tragic, transcendent Darling.